Hi all, welcome back. In this video, we will see what is the usage of get local storage and clear local storage and clear all local storage. So along with local storage, there are some other storages like session storage. So we will see what is the usage of that all the storages here. So if you log into our web application that we are using, there you can see along with the cookies there are two other storages also available. One is a local storage and another is a session storage. Okay, if you see the session storage, the session storage is empty. There are nothing present here, so we cannot validate anything here. Even if you validate, the data should be empty, so I'm not going to explain how we can read these values. But if you there are commands to get this session storage, cy.get all session storage, something like that. And if you see here, it's a local storage here. We are having a command to get this local storage data that I have shown just now. Get all local storage, get local storage, clear all local storage, and clear local storage we can use to clear and get these local storage values. So let's see how we can do this in our Cypress code. I'm going to do only for local storage. As there is no data for session storage, it makes no sense to do that. So I will validate this local storage data. Okay, so let's go back to the code. And yeah, I'm going to create a file called local storage .cy.js, and then describe local storage example, and then before each lifecycle hook, there I am going to log into the application, admin, and then admin123. I'm writing a test case, verify local storage data. Okay, so here I'm going to use cy.get all local storage. See, if you see here, there is another one, get all session storage, to get the session storage data. So I'm using a cy.get all local storage, which will give us the result for us. So in the result, with the result we can validate the data. So it will give a lot of data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, and I'm converting this data into JSON by using JSON.stringify, so that we can validate the data. Okay, so if I use the data, we can do some assertions on that. So we need to validate it should contain the data of our URL. Okay, so it is our URL, and then the data here. Okay, so let's verify for our URL. And it should contain the property that we have seen now, this one, the key name, this one. It should also contain this property in our result, so we can verify both the things. Okay, let's see whether our test case will pass or not. Okay, I'm saving the file and going to our test runner, and then I'm looking for local storage. So here local storage cy.js file. I'm opening it, logging to the application now and getting see here I got a bunch of data here. So I converted that into a JSON, and then see the expected. So out of this data we are only looking for some properties here, and then in the second one we are looking for some text. Okay, so in this way we can verify the local storage. So if you wanted to use clear commands, so you can use clear commands also. Okay, like cy.clear local storage, or you can use cy.clear local storage, and then you can send the value, so the property of that local storage. So in this way you can use local storage also. Okay, so if I save it and then run the execution, so it will pass, but make sure we need to do a validation also if required. Here I am not doing any validation. So in this way you can use these commands and verify the data for local storage. Thank you.